Hey guys, watching E61 and only, my name is AJ. We are back on another episode of Let's Build a Theme Park, episode 61. Now, if we have a look on our map, we've been doing a lot of work recently. In fact, there's going to be some things that haven't even updated yet, like the Hungry, or it might have updated. The path hasn't though. There we go, we're loading it all in. And then I put in a very small path by our little racing track. As you can see on the map, it's actually getting really large, like really big. The only trouble is when we look at the world, there's a lot of flat and empty spaces. Why did I never put... Oh, I thought I finished. I thought maybe it hasn't loaded in yet. Things like this. Flat green space, flat green space, flat green space. I mean, we could put at least a couple of shops in here, potentially, so I might leave that grass. But these center parts here, where I highly doubt we're gonna ever put anything in here, we need to start filling up with these sort of little trees here, these little hedgerows. So when you're walking down on ground level, it gives a little bit of lift to the whole place. You know, we've got the monorail nice up and high, we've got these trees on sort of a mid-level, the benches and stuff on the lower level, so you get like 3 layers of detail to look at. What I also want to do is add some woods, not necessarily forest. When I think of the word forest, I think of a very large wooded area. When I think of the word woods, I think of a smaller area. And a theme park not so far from me has a load of rides like this, and then has like a big wood, quite a large wood to be fair, with like picnic desks and stuff in the middle, and like a path that runs through that you can walk through. And then on the other side are even more rides. And I was thinking either here or behind the castle. If we go over here, see the sort of large greenish area behind here. If we add like a nice big forest behind here, it'll make the map look much more interesting. It'll look great from down on the ground. You'll be able to see like this wooded area. And it'll just generally fill up the map a little bit more. So I think the first thing that we need to do is I'm going to show you how I do those little trees. They're quite simple once you get the hang of it. You're going to get some quartz slabs, you're going to get some oak wood, and you're going to get some oak leaves. And we're going to start off with a sort of 3x3 slabbed area. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks up with the wood. And then either on this level or on this level, I think, let me turn my volume down on my TV. Turn it down. I think I like this level the most. You're going to come 2 blocks out on all 4 sides, and it makes like a really nice shaped tree, okay? And then in the corners, you're going to add like 3, like a, I don't know, like a Tetris corner piece. If you've ever played Tetris, you'll know what I mean. If you don't, then I'm sorry. And then the second layer, you're going to do exactly the same. So you're going to just place it all on top. Whoops. On the third layer up, you're going to place 1 in the middle on each side, and then a 3x3 in the middle, a 3x3 on the 4th level. On the 5th level, you're going to do like a cross, and then a dot on the top. Really simple, and yet the tree looks really nice. I think the tree looks nice. It's a nice height. It's got a lot of detail to it. It's nice and sort of pruned. It looks like it's been looked after well. And then what you're going to do is you're going to leave a gap of 3 in the middle, and do another one. And then that gives you 1 block between, like if I come out here, it gives you 1 block between where the tree they don't touch. And then once you get the hang of the shape, you can sort of do it a little bit quicker, like I sort of shortcut that first stage a little bit. And the funny thing is that this looks good in normal grass, or I think it looks good in normal grass. Obviously, what looks good in Minecraft is relatively subjective to you. But I want to do some in different colours as well. Now, I've got some pink ones right there. I think red ones would look nice, and I think orange ones would look nice. But I think green all the way down here. So how many trees would I have to put in here? That would be 1. And then this would be 1. And then this would be 1. Oops. And then this one will be 1. We're getting there. It's not too many trees. It looks like a lot, but they really don't take that long to do. I mean, I've just done 2 on camera with you, and it's taking up no time at all. So they are quite quick. They do get a little bit repetitive after a while, But they'll go down there. I tell you what, should we place down where we want the trees to go first? What about trees on this side as well? Oh, yeah, that could look nice. Then we can have benches in the middle. So it's like a little hedgerow on either side, tree row on either side. That could look really nice. Yeah, and then off camera, I can put all these trees in, but you guys will know exactly where I've placed trees because we'll do all of this stuff together. Question of the day. I need to think of a question of the day. It works best on this series. Oh, yeah. I remember I looked at the comments again from the Nether Ride roller coaster episode, and I asked what your superpower would be if you had one. Man, you guys have some really unique ones that I have never heard of before. I thought I was going to get a bunch of the same old ones. And obviously there were some, I don't know, they're not boring ones, but they are just regular super powers, like invisibility and flying and stuff like that. But then some of them were really cool. Like, someone said that they would like to be able to eat everything with no consequences, with no side effects. So they want to be able to eat as much candy as they want and not get like teeth problems and stuff like that. Or be able to eat as many burgers as they want and not get fat. That's a pretty cool one. That's a really cool superpower to have. I eat quite a lot of stuff, but I'm not fat. I don't get fat. And I think the trick to that was when I was at school, I used to have breakfast every day. And when you're younger, if you have breakfast every day, you build up what's called a metabolism, which means that you can burn off food a lot quicker and a lot easier. And obviously, since I've left school, I don't really eat breakfast all that often. I sort of wait until dinner time later in the evening. I'll have a couple of things during the day, maybe a sandwich or something like that at lunchtime. But I don't actually like sit down and have cereal for breakfast like I used to. But from me doing that when I used to be at school, it's actually given me the ability to pretty much eat what I want and not put on any weight at all, which is really cool. Okay, I'm going to fill this area up with trees, I think. Let's grab some saplings. I'll just place them down and they'll grow naturally over time. And let's get a splash potion as well, just to speed us up. Oops, that's not a splash potion. So yeah, I thought that was a really good idea. There's some really nice ones as well. Like someone said that they would like to have the superpower of happiness. And I thought that was a really good one. Basically, they were saying that if they saw someone sad, they'd be able to use their superpower to make them happy again. And that's a really nice one. Most superpowers, when you think about them, are quite selfish. They only really benefit you. I mean, although Superman uses his powers for good and he'll help other people, his ability to fly and take bullets doesn't help anyone else. That just helps him. But the ability to make people happy, that's a really nice one. I think that's a perfect superpower to have. Because everybody feels down now and again. Everybody feels a little bit down in the dumps. And if someone could just make you happy, that'd be cool. That'd be very nice. I wish that some people could make me happy sometimes. I mean, very rarely am I sad, but things do happen. Like very recently, my computer decided to go wrong, and I ended up losing quite a lot of my stuff. I think I've hidden it pretty well because I don't think you guys have realised too much what's gone on. In fact, I doubt you'll be able to notice at all because it didn't really affect the channel. It just affected my computer. I actually lost a couple of videos that I had recorded, so I had to sort of either redo them or just sort of, I don't know, try and adapt to what I had already done. Like on the prison series, I talked about it a little bit, what happened. But that got me a little bit down when that happened. Hey, how are you out? Where did you come from? I've never seen you before. Did he come out of the chip shop? I bet he did. No, there's still one in here. No, I put slabs there. I made sure they couldn't get out. But yeah, that got me a little bit down because I had to make thumbnails again because all the thumbnails were lost. I think I matched them up pretty good. I don't think that they're that much different, if you guys have noticed at all. And just general settings on my computer were a little bit messed up, which drove me absolutely insane. Oh, lovely, they're already starting to grow. That's really cool. I think down here we want some trees. Maybe have some red ones down here. Let's see what a red one looks like. But what other superpowers were there? I can't remember. There were some really cool ones, though. Some ones that I've never heard of before. Okay, I'm going to use clay. I want to try a red one. I want to try to see what a red one would look like. Oh, my tummy rumbled. Did you hear that? I wonder if you heard that. I think the red and orange will look a little bit like autumn trees, almost. It'd be really cool if Minecraft had seasons, wouldn't it? That's my question of the day. If you could make one physical change to Minecraft, so I'm not talking about... I like that. I'm not talking about mods. I've gone through what mod would you have, like what block would you want to add. But if you could change a physical aspect of the game, what would it be? I would like seasons. So, like, the trees would change colour depending on the season. You might get snow in all the biomes except desert. That could be cool. You know, and then when the tree... In autumn, all the leaves fall off, so they're just... all the... Oops. I was going to point at them. Let me go back over. So they're just these stumps, and there's no leaves on them. That could be pretty cool. I bet that could look pretty nice. But would you rather have no mobs? Maybe at winter time, some of the mobs hibernate. So like creepers hibernate at night and they don't come out. That could be pretty cool, couldn't it? I bet some of you guys would really like that, wouldn't you? Okay, I can't get a third one in there, unfortunately. I do like those red trees. That's going to bring some really, really nice colour to the place, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to do some trees, get down some forests, let that grow a little bit, see what else we can add in certain places, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm on the last tree here. Hasn't taken me too long. I think it's taken me about 25 minutes-ish. But the next step that we need to plan for the rest of the theme park is a bit of a waterway. Because, yep, that's right. A bit of a waterway. I've got the... Let's have a look at the trees first, though. All of these have grown. That's how long it did take me to do. I like how many big trees we got. It looks so good. And then a little trick here is if you grab some bone meal and just bone meal just really the edge, what you can see, like around here, look. Let's just go down here. It makes it look a lot more fuller. It doesn't look like it's sort of flat ground all the way. See what I mean? It just looks looks a little bit more dimensional. I really like that. So we've got the forest in the middle there, or tiny little woods. I want the main woods to be a lot bigger than that, but see how that fills up that area. It looks complete there, doesn't it? Got the trees down either side there. They're the pink ones that you've already seen. This is how the orange ones turned out. I really like them. I really like the orange trees. They look pretty cool. But what we need to do is have a look at the map. And I want a river that runs through the map. Oh, do you see all that green loading? See, it looks so much better. So much better. But where do we want a river to go? I think it would be really cool if I would like the river to come... Maybe from over there, okay, from over that side of the map, and it comes down pretty straight, but it's got some wiggles in it, right? Comes down behind the back of the Ender Dragon roller coaster, and then comes round, wraps round it. I got a sneeze coming. Okay. No. Is that better? I think I'm good. I'm fine. Okay. And then over this way, so then this bridge, this road here will turn into a bridge that goes over the river. I want the river to be quite wide, and then to go around this way. I want it to be wide enough that you could actually ride a boat through it. So as well as the monorail, maybe we could have like a little lake run where you could just ride a boat down there. It's nice and wide, so it's not too dangerous. And then maybe it goes off this way. Obviously, we don't want it too close to the Netherrack ride. And then off that way, and maybe even curves down that way somewhere. Do you know what I mean? So then it sort of divides up into two islands. And then maybe coming off about here, it goes off up that way. So then the map is split into three. It'll be split into one large chunk, which is here. And then one thinner chunk, which will be that one. And then one sort of medium-sized chunk, in the middle. That could be pretty cool. And then we can get some cool bridges in. Maybe even some water rides. We've got one water ride over there so far with the squid. I would really like another one with an octopus. And have another sort of water-based ride. That would be sick. I would love to do some more stuff like that. But where else, right? We've got this chicken ride. Are we going to ever put anything here? Well, this is a nice mini-game area. We've got a couple of little mini-games and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to leave that part open. This part in the middle here, though, we're never going to put anything in there. I'm pretty sure of that. So let's sapling up this area. Is it me or does it seem like it's just on the brink of darkness? How do I daylight cycle? Doop. I'm just going to do that just so it gets a little bit, it just seems a little bit dawnish or evening-ish to me. Don't you think? Very strange. I don't know. I'm just used to it being brighter maybe. The sun has, in real life, the sun has just gone behind some clouds, so maybe it's just like my eyes adjusting to that. Okay, so that'll fill up with trees. That's nice. In this clown area, that would be cool, like hidden a little bit behind some trees. I need to put a path coming out to it. There's a little bit of maintenance that does need to be done around this park for sure. It's just we've been concentrating a lot on rides recently and not on the aesthetics of the whole place. So it's something that we're going to have to start thinking about a little bit more, especially as the theme park progresses. We need to make sure it looks as nice as it plays. Do you know what I mean? Definitely. Okay, so then we just come down here. Make this about 3 trees deep at the back here. I don't think that one's going to grow because of the thing there. Oh, that one's grown. Wonderful. They're growing really quickly. That seems like a lot more daytime-ish. I'll lock the cycle there. Yeah, that seems a lot brighter, doesn't it? What's that torch doing there? Oh, yeah, that was lighting. Okay. For me, it's actually been a really long episode. I really want to put more sand here. I really need to finish the episode off because it's been super, super long for me and I'm out of time. But, yeah, if we make more of this sand, I'm going to put... Oh, yeah, but around the jungle, that definitely needs a bunch of trees around the jungle. Like normal trees, not jungle trees. We'll leave the jungle trees for the ride, but the oak trees can fill up this area because we're not going to be able to get a road down here. So this is wasted space. We might as well put some woods that go around that. But already that map looks a lot more fuller. When we look at the world, can you see the difference now with the trees and stuff like that? It's made a huge difference, definitely. I'll try and get a waterway in as soon as I possibly can. I don't want to really do that on camera. Maybe I can get that done for next episode, potentially. I'm going to leave it there, though, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!